This time we are going to learn how to configure our new TP-Link router. This explanation applies to this router and any other similar router. This one has router mode, access point mode, repeater mode, and WIPS mode. Let's learn how to use it in repeater mode. So stay with us and let's get started. I'm going to reset the device to factory settings so we can now learn how to use this device in repeater or range extender mode. The mode is similar to an access point. The difference is that the connection between our device and the main router is via Wi-Fi. While in access point mode, it is done by a cable. For the rest, they are basically the same concepts.
Lo
The
primero que vamos
first
a
thing we are
hacer
going to
es
do is connect the
conectarle
power
el
adapter
adaptador de
so that it
corriente
turns
para
on
que
only.
encienda solamente y
And
lo
we're going
vamos
to
a reiniciar
factory
de
reset
fábrica.
it. To
Para
do
eso
this,
vamos
we're
a
going to press the
presionar
reset
el
button
botón
for
de
10
reset
seconds.
por 10 segundos.
We wait for the lights to
Esperamos
change,
que las
and when the
luces
lights turn
cambien
off and
y cuando las
on,
luces
it means
hagan
the
y
reset has
prenden
been done.
es que ya se hizo el reset.
We
Esperamos
wait a
unos
few
segundos hasta
seconds
que
until
vuelva a
it
estabilizar.
stabilizes again. Well, once the equipment has been factory reset, we will locate the equipment in the Wi-Fi networks. Here it appears. I identify it because the last 4 characters are those of my equipment's MAC. I'm going to hit connect. If it asks for a Wi-Fi password to connect, remember that the password is in the label behind the equipment. If you don't have access to that password, or if the tag is damaged or you can't see it, you'll need to connect via cable. Enter the equipment to see what the password is. Could not connect. This failed to connect error usually occurs because the device is only plugged into its power source and does not have internet cable. So the computer is without internet because we want to access it precisely to put internet on it. So, well, sometimes you're going to have to try twice. Okay, it's connected but doesn't have internet. This is expected since no cables are connected. I'm going to open my internet browser. Use whatever you want, Chrome, Firefox, or Edge. I'm going to use Ganjing browser and go to the equipment's address. It could be 192.168.0.1, as it could also be tplinkwifi.net. Either one is the same. I'm going to set my default password, admin. They don't have to learn it anyway. That password is also in the label on the back of the equipment. Now I'm in. I'm going here where it says range extender. It is also called repeater. I'm going to save it. Okay. And the device is going to restart to change my settings as a range extender device. It should be noted that this configuration is best done through a cable connected to the equipment. But if that is not the case, use it via Wi-Fi. Okay, it's already rebooted. Let's see. I'm still connected to the equipment. Now the menu is reduced. You are now in range extension mode. Let's go to where it says wireless. And here we're going to select the region. In this case, I recommend selecting the United States, or you can select your country. I'm going to scan to find the Wi-Fi networks in my area that I want to connect to. In this case, I'm going to connect to this one that says 2 Wi-Fi port fiches, which is on channel 2, has a good signal strength. I'm going to give it connect. In this case, it says encryption, none. That is, it does not have a network password. If you have a network password, you would have to put it here. For example, let's look for another one. Scan. And now more appear to me. For example, I'm going to select this one. Let's go with this 2 Wi-Fi. Do you see that it has a network password? I'm going to hit connect. And here it enables the field to place the password of the main equipment where I want to connect. But well, that's not the one I'm going to use. I'm going to scan again to get back to the one I want to use, which is this one. An important note, this feature works properly if connected with other TP-Link equipment. You can try connecting by repeating the signal of another brand, but it will not necessarily work. Okay, I'm going to hit save. And it will take a few seconds to reset. By default, when this device is configured as a repeater, It establishes another Wi-Fi signal with the same name as the main router. Likewise, if that one has a password, it puts the same password on this device's Wi-Fi. Therefore, when we search for it here in the available signals, we will not see two signals. We will see only one, as if it were the same, although physically or electronically the two signals are there. So, since I wanted to connect to this one, I'm going to hit connect. And in this scenario, I am not knowing if I am connecting to the main equipment or to the repeater or range extender. In this particular case, it requests a token because it is connected to a server access point that requires tokens. I'm going to add my token. This won't appear to you. It's just so I can connect to the internet. Done. I'm now connected to the internet through the repeater or through the main device. I don't know, because at this point I can see both signs. Let's fix this. What happens if we want to re-enter the repeater? It's not this IP anymore, so we can't log in with this IP. What IP address does it have? We don't know yet. Let's do it the following way. Let's open the CMD. Let's put the command ARP-A. And these are all the IP addresses that are on this network where I am connected. Among all of these, let's find which one is ours. Look, here it is. Do you remember that our equipment SMAC is 0EA2? Here it is. So the IP is this one. I'll put it here, 192.168.27.164. Done. There I am again. I'm now on the repeater equipment. I advise you, here where it says, Extended Network. Give it another name so we know when we are connected to the main one or to this repeater. I'm going to tell you save. I recommend this because your phone or computer won't necessarily connect to the closest one. If you are in a place where you are physically closer to the main equipment, it will connect to the main one. If you move closer to the repeater, your device will remain connected to the main network because the signal is still available and won't automatically switch to the nearer one. However, if they both have different names, you can choose which one is best for you to connect to. I'll look for the list of Wi-Fi networks. This one appears now. Connect. Now I know I'm going to be connected to the repeater. You also have to be clear that the further away the equipment is, the weaker the signal will be and the poorer the connection will be. The closer they are, the better the signal. I'm going to hit F5 or refresh. See, I'm logged in. Now here I see the two names of the main or root equipment and the current one. Let's see if I have internet. I'm going to give it the Ganjing World logo. Perfect. Done. I have internet there. This is repeater mode explained. Well, that's all, folks. I hope you liked it and that it was useful to you. Put it into practice. Give me a like. Subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you in the next video.